There are four things you can't get back in life: the word after it's said, an opportunity after it's missed, time after it's gone, and trust after it's lost.
Welcome to another video. So this video really is about 2022, and as we look back on 2022, and basically first of all I want to say Happy New Year to everyone that's been watches me on this channel. So I want to thank everyone as well that's showed me support. I don't get much of it on this channel. A lot of my support's on TikTok, but this is where I need to do more work on my YouTube channel. As it's very hard being a YouTuber, and especially with this content as you start off. So for me, it's really difficult for me to do this channel, but it's not going to stop me because some of us thrive off challenges, and this is obviously I'll continue to do this on my YouTube channel. So anyway, like I say, Happy New Year to everybody. So I've got 15 clips I want to show you from 2022. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of speak to you before each clip, and then I'll show you the clip as we look back on 2022. So 2022 has been a marvellous year for me in this kind of field, because I feel like I've encountered so much, captured so much evidence, and learned a lot about the paranormal and about spiritual warfare, and how it affects modern day society. And that's probably one of the first times I've ever used this word, spiritual warfare, on this channel, and that's basically what it is. I don't speak a lot about it because it's very far-fetched, or it sounds far-fetched, but it is very real. Some of the things that happen in this domain is almost like fantasy, but it's very real. And the modern day societies, the modern day people won't accept what's going on. It's usually within the men, and they just laugh and ridicule and mock it. Where I find the women are a little bit more interested and a little bit open-minded about this type of stuff. And this is like, for me, this is what I spoke briefly about this before, about how the devil controls a lot of males, and about how suicide in males are very high, and there is a common connection between spiritual warfare and suicide, and that's what I try to do a lot of research on, and that's what a lot of my content can be about. But anyway, first of all, let's roll back to January, and there's a clip I want to show you from a haunted house. I was with a lad called Jamie. I met him at one of these workplaces, and he was a very open-minded person about this, and he had an encounter of his own when we first got talking, and then we started doing content. He started coming out with me a bit, and then obviously he left and I left. So, but I want to show you this quick clip, and it's where we're in this haunted house together. It's next door to his house, funny enough, as he told me many stories from this house, like where he was hearing knocking and all kinds of stuff coming from next door. So we went next door, we did a video, and when we're in this room upstairs, I put the book on the floor, and I'm distracted with something. I can't remember what it is I'm holding in my hand, but I think he's either filming off his phone or he's filming off my phone. I'm not quite sure. But as the camera pans down, the pages start to turn in the book, which is pretty impossible if you ask me, but it's really spooky as well. And I think Jamie says something like, "Yeah, what's going on with your telly?" Meaning the book. And he realises that the pages are turning on their own, and I was distracted with something else. But anyway, let's go back to January, and I'll show you this quick clip. 1 second, set me review.
We'll just all going through the pages then.
Well, that was a bit spooky, wasn't it? Page turning on its own. Anyway, yeah, that was a bit of a spooky one. Me and Jamie did some good content together. I don't know where he is these days. I'd love to see him again. As sometimes people separate, they go on like little journeys together, whatever. Maybe they work colleagues or whatever, and some people go on separate journeys. Well, anyway, the second clip I want to show you is Smithy Bridge train station. As you've probably seen me down here many times, and I was trying to investigate what was going on with all the deaths, because I investigated each death. Well, not investigated, but I researched each death, and the deaths weren't adding up. Like it was very strange, where people was jumping in front of trains, Now you might think that's quite normal, but under the circumstances, in this specific train station is very different because it's got a barrier that comes down, and I don't think there's anywhere really that I know on that line where the barrier comes down. I don't know if there's anywhere else in the northwest that has a barrier system like this, so it's quite a unique barrier system. It used to be man operated, but now it's not. It's magnet locked. I think it's on a magnet, some kind of magnet sensor, as I found out later on. So yeah, so I'm going to show you two clips, but the first one, I just want to open your mind to what I'm telling you, is obviously, yeah, so what, like I just told you, I'm trying to investigate the deaths and the barrier being faulty and all the weird stuff that happens around there usually, especially with the barrier operating or on its own or being faulty, or however you want to word it. There's many different ways you could word it, depending on what kind of narrative you want to set. Anyway, I'll show you this first clip, and we'll go back to Smith Bridge train station later on, where the barriers come down, and I have to get it back up to get the barrier back up. There's engineers that can't get this barrier back up, but this is a very interesting place when it comes to, like I said before, spiritual warfare and people going to this place to take lives, as like I say, each case is different, and it's a very interesting place. But the good news is there's been no deaths this year at this area. I think there was one death in January, and there's been none since. So anyway, I'll show you this clip anyway. Females here.
Be quiet.
Sorry.
Want.
Right, so I'll do POV, yeah?
What is this?
What is this? It's a train. Come down this train if you want. Find a little corner, get on. Down here.
Find.
So my cat has joined us. She wants to sit on my lap. She's been doing this all day, just trying to sit on me all day and get off, sit on me. I don't know what's up with her today. She's acting a bit strange. But anyway, what was I saying now? Smith Bridge train station. I tried to entice whatever was in there to get on the train with me, and it seemed to work. As I tried to see as an experiment to see if I could get whatever was there, which I knew there was something there. It's obviously intelligent entities to get on the train, and that's what they did. So I don't know where they are now, so who knows? But yeah, that was an experiment that I did to see if that would work. So after that one, we moved on, and I think it was a Randy Nautica pin. Played from Wardle High School, and it took us. This is the only time this happened to me on Randy Nautica, where it took us 2 minutes from the starting point, and this is where a woman got run over by a wagon on Wardle Road. I think she was a patient, and she either left on her own accord or she got out somehow or whatever. She ended up running in front of an HGV that took her out. And when I was playing this pin, I didn't realise at first But then after in this pin, I realised quite quickly why Randy Nautica had sent me to this location. And it's crazy how Randy Nautica does that sometimes. Honestly, it's so underrated. Randy Nautica is so dark and mysterious, but it's so knowledgeable as well. It will show you things that, and it'll open your mind to things as well that that you might not believe in, or it might be wanting to show you something from the past. Anyway, let me show you this quick clip. I think it was like Randy Nautica 18 or whatever. But yeah, this is a spooky one. Anyway, communicate on this frequency. The ship around Shadow, but I'm not going any further down there. It's cracking and all sorts. Let me get this right, yeah. Fothergill's factory. It's got the canal. The canal has boats on it. Someone's missing. Fothergill's factory, I think.
TR New. This is.
You know that's some kind of magpie getting spooked. Yeah, in the distance. Should be asleep. Anyone communicate on this frequency? Battlefield or anything. Go back to the tube. Really enjoyed that pin. I thought it was really good because it was a personal memory of mine that Randy Nautica had picked out, which I thought was phenomenal. Anyway, this next clip I want to show you was a place called Widow's Lane, which is on the canal. It's not far from where I live. It's in Belfield, and in this area, I think it was once used as a hospital. Now, back in the day when there was diseases, the doctors would put a mask on, and it'd have a long snout, and in this snout would be certain things like ointments and stuff, so they wouldn't get sick. So I want to show you a capture of this. I think it was a doctor or whatever, and it appeared right above the building. You have to look closely, yeah, but you can see it wink. It's absolutely. I didn't really know till after, but when I seen it on the editing suite, it didn't half freak me out because I knew what it was trying to impose. But when it winked, it's like a doctor that winked. Pretty spooky. Anyway, check this one out. So that one was a bit spooky as well, but yeah, 2022 was better than 2021 as I began to learn new things and tactics and ways to get evidence and do certain techniques to do it. So the next clip is, if I remember rightly, is that's it, yeah. Randy Nautica. I went back, so I did a Randy Nautica pin, which was called, I think it was called something like I Found a Bunker or something, and then obviously I went back because the pin was that good. I had to go back because the replies were just insane. So I want to show you a quick clip of this because later on I actually captured an entity running in front of the camera, and what else was it? Oh yeah, I found this plaque because it was like this mother's plaque or whatever on the floor. just not long after. So I'd found something I really didn't want to find, because I don't like finding stuff like that. But you know, if you go out looking, you're eventually going to find stuff like this. Anyway, I'll show you this quick clip of this Randy Orton I went back, which is quite big. It's one of my best videos on YouTube. This one, and it's a really good video. I thought it's not the best one, but it's one of the best.
Why did you come?
I've come to talk, and I've come to understand more. I'm Basil Brush. You remember me from last time, don't you? So I've just come to talk to you again. I want to interact with you. I've got some devices you might like. I'm here for you to tell your story. You want to tell me your story?
Scream.
Scream? Is that what you did? Did you scream? Is that when you was beheaded?
Randonautica.
Randonautica, yeah, we played Randonautica, didn't we? That's what... No, where did it say that? Because that's what led me here, was Randonautica. Thank you for that. Thank you for that reply. I can't tell you how much it stinks down there, yeah. I don't want to stay.
Disrespectful.
Sorry.
Disrespectful.
No, I didn't mean
What
it.
happened to me?
I
Prison.
didn't mean you, I was just trying to say, you don't stink, it's the thing down there, like the factory. Sorry about that.
Garden.
Your garden. No, I weren't saying anything that you smell.
Feeling.
Yeah, I don't mean disrespect you, you know. I've just come just to talk. Want some water here, look.
Evil here.
Evil here? Oh no. So yeah, that was quite a spooky one. So obviously I started to get fascinated with Randonautica at this point, and I just kept playing it. So I want to show you another Randonautica pin this time. This one's in Tomodon, and the weird thing about this pin is it sends me to what appears to be some kind of compass with it's like a Kellogg's cornflake. I don't know. I'm not quite sure on what it actually is. I think it's like a cock. It's supposed to be a cock, like, you know, the bird. But the mad thing is about this, the moon's blasting right on this compass, and there's like a clock that stopped in time, which I thought was fascinating. Now the average person would just probably laugh at this and just think it was, you know, because they don't understand it. Like, they don't understand Randonautica and what it is. Some of the content I've made, it's like, you know, people will leave comments because they don't understand it, like nasty comments. And I always say I'm playing Randonautica and they don't know what it is. Like, so it's basically, you know, it's like, don't be saying stuff if you don't know what it is, you know. Just stick to what you know, and I know Randonautica quite well. So anyway, yeah, I'll show you this quick clip. Here we go. The moon.
Where are you?
I'm on Pexford Road.
Lady.
Lady. Who is it? Teresa. Check it out. The pin's just like yards away. I think it's brought me for a view. Maybe it's a hidden view. Look at where it is.
Stop.
Hi, there's a car coming.
Randy.
Randy, hi Randy, alright?
Your destination is on the right.
Look at that clock. We've stopped. We've got a chicken here. Oh, look at the view, look, this is a fantastic view. Look, it's got the little, whatever that is, Kellogg's cornflakes, fucking bird, whatever it is. What else we got? The clock looks stopped. What number is that? I can't tell. Anyway, what a great view.
Father.
Father? You're my father, yeah. I think that's coming off the, this be able to speak to me off that. Off the positrons, just let me get some kind of milligauge.
Serpent.
Serpent, that usually means alien.
Tired.
You tired, yeah?
Innocent. Watch.
Wow. What happened around here? Watch what? This is Randy Nautica, 21. He's brought me up Pexwoods Road, where something might have happened from the past, I don't know, but it's given me a great view anyway. So, snug car approaches. And yeah man, great view. I'm going to hit the box anyway and get some pictures as I leave and maybe some SLS captures. But this is it, not a bad pin. Brought me up a bit higher. I know if you go up there, you go further up to the Robin Wood Activity Centre, which used to be the...
I said no.
No, I'm not going up there anyway, so I'm going to get on the trains and go soon. Who's that, Teresa? It's probably Teresa.
Suffocate.
Right. Did you suffocate?
Don't.
Don't what? There's more than one of them. Right, get me the box. I need the box here. So yeah, Randy Nautica still amazes me to this day, and at present we've just done a Randy Nautica pin, Randy Nautica 35. So we'll look to continue doing this Randy Nautica to find out more about this dark, mysterious app. So anyway, one thing I want to mention is this lighting. I'm just trying to put my torch on so you can see me a bit better. But it's just getting the right aspect because I'm not walking about and I'm just at home. So the next piece of evidence I want to show you is something that's never happened in the book before. So I showed you the pages and how good the book is. The book's underrated and everyone will probably, they don't understand how the book works, but it's the only book in the world and it can do certain things that have never been seen in the paranormal community. So this is why, and the stuff I've still got to learn about the book yet. The book's underrated, and when it starts to gather power, honestly, it can just manifest things right out the book, as it's done before, which I've done videos on before, when there was a woman's head that literally just came out of the book, and there'll be some people watching this that they'll know because they would have seen that clip, so they'll know that how good the book is. So let me show you this, and this is where basically they crack the book, and this has never ever happened ever. So I'll show you this, and this was at Queen's Park Bridge in Harewood. What? It just cracked. What?
Tree.
Wow. It just cracked, no way. What? How's it cracked? Shit. It says over issues talking help. So there you go. No way is it fucking cracked. Well, that was a bit spooky, that one, weren't it? So the obviously, like I said, that's never happened in the book before. So I'll look for any trends to see if the actual page can do that, and I don't think that it can. In fact, for anyone to believe that it can, I'd love to see some kind of evidence. If because this is what it comes down to, is beliefs. And there's so many people with some fake beliefs out there that will believe certain things, but they won't be able to explain it. I can explain like what I do. The people that want to believe in, that there's not, entities. They can't back it up. Basically, they'll just say it because that's what they wish to believe, and that's fine with me. But it's all about what's real and what isn't. Anyway, yeah. Having said that, the next clip is what was it now? Oh yeah, that was it. Manchester Pusher. So we went looking for the Manchester Pusher to try and understand what that was and what was causing the deaths. And I'm quite confident that that I know what it is. But if, I can easily go back at night time, but it's a big risk, and it's a very hard place to get back to and back from. But if the demand's there, I'll do it. I'll do it at night time, and I should have done it really anyway because I said I was going to go back when I got 300 subs, and I got 352 now, and I've still not gone back. But it's pointless me going back if people don't want to see it. So, if you all want to see me go back to Manchester at night time, just drop some comments. But I'll leave with this video for now and tell me what you think. there's kinetic energy everywhere, so especially here, because I've got a kinetic pump off. I can go and sit up there for a bit, and I'll probably start getting loads of stuff that pump there. Too risky.
Library.
Now continue behind me. So I'm going to do 2 clips next because I'm running out of time now, so I've got to try and keep my video on a timeline. So what you're going to see is Randy Nautica gone wrong. There's many Randy Nauts where Randy Nautica's gone wrong, and I want to show you mine. This is where I seen a face of Entity on like the pathway, and this is what you call Slenderman. You can see the knees, and it's quite blatantly a figure with a face, but I'm not intentionally trying to capture this. It just comes in front of the camera. So the camera work's not the best, but I don't actually know that it's there. But yeah, I'll show you that quick clip. And then after that clip, you're going to see a guy called Jack Swallows who we bumped into at Centre Bell Park. So I'm going to show you these 2 quick clips back to back. You'll know with the music anyway when one finishes and one starts. So here we go. Here's the Face of Entity and Jack Swallows back to back. And what it is tonight, just going to be checking out the old infirmary, like usual. It's Saturday night, so we'll see what lurks in the darkness. New moon phase, so Friday the 13th is arriving, so we're just banging out this spooky.
Excuse me, mate.
What the fuck? 1 second. What's up, pal?
You treasure.
You what? Your treasure? You looking for your treasure? Yeah. What? What? You round here, yeah? Better have a look in these woods for this treasure. Don't know who this guy is. What's your name, pal?
Jack.
Jack.
Jack Swallows.
Jack Swallows. Shit. So now we're really running out of time now, so I'm going to hit you with the last 3 clips. So the last clip is Smithy train station that I mentioned where the rail track wouldn't come up, and obviously I had to do what I had to do to get the rail track to come up so everyone could go about the business, and the engineers didn't have a clue what I did, and even to this day they still don't know. The other one is Randy Nautica where I met the druids on top of the hill. I think one of them was called Hilda. But we're going to go back there on a full moon when the conditions are right, and we're going to have a look to see if we can recreate that again. See if there's anyone that, see if that happens again, to see what happens. Now it shouldn't really happen, but you never know till you go, so to speak. So, and I think there's one more clip. I can't remember actually what it is. 1 second, let me have a quick look. Right, yeah. So the last clip, the clip that you're gonna see as well, which will be second, it will be Lovers Railings at Centre Bell Park. Now that particular spot was great because we did Friday the 13th there, and what happened was we was looking for 13, and this is where John Bright, who was a famous person, who was a statue of there, would go and meet women at this Lovers Railings, it was called. I didn't know where it was, and I had a guess where it was. I was looking for it all day, and then went back at night to find it. I eventually found it in the dark with the use of the tube, and obviously Teresa showed me where it was, and then we got cracking, then we had a good video. So I'll show you that video now, well, all 3 clips, so I can try to explain all 3 clips. Anyway, Happy New Year. Hopefully I'll see you in 2024, as I'm sure we'll kick off the year with a Randy Nautica pin, and then we'll have a look at some real tactics, and then we're going to make my YouTube channel better. Anyway, Happy New Year to you all. See you in 2024. 2023, sorry, 2024. See you soon. Pen. Like it. You like it? Yeah, that's good. You're supposed to like it as well. I like it too. Spins round like this, you see.
Died.
Right, I think it's time to go. Anyway, thanks for talking. I have to go now. But it's lovely talking to you. Whoever you are, because you've not told me your name really, have you?
Thank you, Basil.
It's alright, no problem. Yeah, I have to go, so... But anyway, I'll speak to you soon. Lovely talking to you. Whoever you were. I obviously know my name, but I don't know yours. Anyway, this is the pin, guys. And as you can see, well, Randonautica 25 completed. As I move on to
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th.
Wow, no way.
Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Guilty.
Right, we're at the I think it's Lovers Railings, whatever. Right, get ready for a spooky one. Just about to get. It's probably our coming.
Lovers railing.
Lovers Railings. There you go. That's what I was talking about before. Lovers Railings. So. That's what we're. I don't know if we're. Pal!
Don't go very far.
Hello! Whoa. I haven't, no. We're just up there, brother. See what you get. It's up to you, whichever one you feels best. But yeah, just try and go down there. And then I'm just going to do a sound here, see if any may quickly goes off. As the sun starts to set. See if you ever distribute some lights. GP pointer. You need a message in this device if you want.
Close.
Close. If you want, come close if you want, please, yeah. And that'd be great. I'll turn my light off here. And we'll look at the moon. And you can see this light here.
28. 28.
What do you mean? Is that your edge?
Light.
Light. Like the green light, dear. You can come closer if you want.
What do I do?
You can come closer. And you can come and touch me if you want.
Caution. Guilty. When?
No. You can come in front of this light if you want. So I can see you. Can you come to the light?
Why are you here?
I'm here to speak to you. And I'd love to see you if you can come in front of me. You see this green light?
Do you want to play?
I do,
Basil,
yeah.
it's over here.
Over where? What do you mean? Those engineers, wait till you see this in a minute when I get the tube out. Right, rail track time. You know how long the rail track's been down like that for? About an hour? Seriously? More than that?
Devil.
Wow. The engineers are working.
Finish.
Finish.
Today.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Finish it, Dad, and then
Ritual.
ritual.